Hey, what's up guys? So you know it's best here. iOS 11 is almost here, probably just a few more weeks from the time of this video. And in this video, I'm just going to show you some new features and things that have been added in the latest betas. Now, I did do a video once iOS 11 was initially announced covering a lot of different new features. So check that video out if you haven't watched that already at the end of this video. But right now, I'm just going to jump right into it and see what other new things are coming in iOS 11. Now, the first thing I'm going to start off is by going into the Settings app in the iPhone storage section, and the layout is a lot cleaner and it gives you more information. So at the top you have a breakdown to see how much space is being taken up by apps, photos, messages, and other stuff. And then also it gives you a couple recommendations to auto delete old conversations. You'll be surprised how much your text messages take up on your phone. Now also on this screen you'll see an option to offload unused apps. Now I like to enable this because what this will do is it'll notice apps that you haven't really used a lot or in a very long time. It'll delete the actual app itself, but it'll keep all your documents and data for that app. So at a later time, maybe a year from now, for some reason you want to download the app, once you download it, it will automatically be just like it was when you left it, because it just reload all that data and stuff from what like it was before. Now hopping over to the TV provider section, you're going to find a lot more providers than there are right now. So these are going to be providers that will allow you to do single sign-on. So if you have multiple apps that you use to watch TV or movies, you can just sign in one single time and now be able to automatically do that for the app, so you don't have to keep doing it over and over and over again. Now technically there isn't a labeled dark mode in iOS, but in iOS 11 you can get something that's pretty close by going to General, Accessibility, Display Accommodations, Invert Colors, and then use Smart Invert. Now this will reverse the colors on the display except for the images, media, and some apps that use dark color styles. And I like this. This is great for using at nighttime, but it looks good, and it actually doesn't do the total invert kind of x-ray look. I don't know how to describe it, but for a lot of the different stock apps, so you kind of get everything that looks the same, but just in a darker format. And this is something that I can probably see myself using a lot. Now getting out of the settings, let's go ahead and move on to the home screen. And I'm gonna show you the ability now to be able to move multiple apps at once. So if I tap and hold on one app, it'll go ahead and start to wiggle and shake that thing. Anyway, now I can simply tap on another app and another one and another one and another one and another one and another one, and now it'll give me that ability to move all these apps at once. You can see they group together, and I can move them over to another home screen, release it, and hit the home button, and now they're set in place. And this is way better than moving all these apps one by one by one. Now in my first iOS 11 video, I showed you that Apple gave you the ability now to record your screen, and then a couple betas later they also added the option to be able to start a broadcast. Now it wasn't actually functional, but I'm assuming if they do add that feature in, it's going to be able to allow you to stream games that you're playing on your phone to a service like Twitch, or maybe to automatically start streaming with YouTube or Facebook. And now since they added that in the beta a few betas ago, they have taken that out, and that's not in this latest beta, so we'll see if they actually put that in the final version of the software. Now Apple has also been tweaking the stock icons, and some of them a little bit more than others, especially the new App Store icon and also the new Maps icon. And I really like the fact that the new Maps icon is actually showing you driving past a new Apple spaceship campus that's going to be opening up soon. So yeah, these little changes do make a little bit of difference, and across the board I would say they've been doing a good job with that. Now if you have a pair of AirPods, you're going to notice a new animation. Once you open up the lid on your AirPods, you'll see that the actual case and the AirPods themselves will now start to rotate. And now the last thing I'm going to show you is that they do have a new SOS Slider option that you can enable, and this will allow you to tap on the power button I think about 5 times in a row, and then now you'll be able to slide over to call the appropriate authorities for your emergency SOS. So this is great if you're in a situation where you have to be quiet but you still want to be able to try to get help. You can quickly do that, and now you can slide it over and get help on the way to you. And so that's it. Those are some of the features in iOS 11. Again, my first video will show you even more, and there are even more that I need to show you in another follow-up video, so stay tuned for that. So leave a comment down below what you think about these new features coming in iOS 11, and let me know if you're excited for that and also the new iPhone. And also be sure to follow me on all my social networks and subscribe to me here on YouTube. And like always guys, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you later. Peace.